The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966. So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. It's a very tight Turn 1 here and a very big braking zone. It's a corner, Anthony Davidson, where we've seen a number of lap 1 incidents in the past.
As you say, it's a very small piece of track when you have more than just one car trying to go through it. The actual run down towards the chicane is quite wide, so off the start, we'll often see drivers running 2 or maybe 3 abreast as they come up towards the braking zone. Everyone wants to brake late, of course, to win track position, and that tends to be where we see a lot of contact. And you'll see the more experienced drivers kind of hang back a little into here and focus more on picking up the pieces from other people's incidents.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Force India in pole position then, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Sergio Perez and Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Ericsson, Grosjean, Charles Leclerc and Hamilton, Alonso, Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Pierre Gasly and Stoffel van Dorn, Sirotkin and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, well done off the line, we're in a good position. We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Gap to teammate behind is 4.6 seconds. You are in first position, front of the pack. Raikkonen is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 4.7 seconds. They're on old super softs. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time, 24 laps to go. Our gap behind is 8.1 seconds. We expect the tyres are getting a bit worn at this point. You may notice a gradual loss in grip. They should still have a bit left though. Okay, we're starting to see a bit of tyre wear. You shouldn't have too much trouble for the time being, but the grip is going to start falling away. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs. Sergio is in the pits. We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. leading the pack, P1. Vettel behind. The gap to the car behind is 7.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 12 laps to go. Sergio's in P4 at the moment. Gap to teammate behind is 16.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.2. You are in first position, front of the pack. Vettel is behind you. The gap behind us is 9.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 9 laps to go. Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now. Okay, the gap behind is 7.0 seconds. Sergio's in P4 at the moment. Gap to teammate behind is 20.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:27.9. We're leading our teammate by 20.8 seconds. Caution, caution. Green flag. Green flag, we're racing again. This is your final lap of the race. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
A great win then for the Force India team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Force India have really come a long, long way in this sport, and what a special race this was to see them earn that top spot. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. A strong race then for our championship leader. That's extended their advantage at the top of the standings. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.